Hey guys, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. I'm coming to you guys today with a Booktube Newbie Tag. So basically, I've seen this video done plenty of times. I'm sure you guys have seen it done numerous times on YouTube/Booktube. But basically, I felt like I've posted a couple videos now, and I should probably, let you guys get a greater sense of who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Just to form this relationship that we're going to be having on this channel. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the question. I do what I do best. I stalk people's channels. And then I just basically compiled a list of a general consensus of questions that people normally answer when they're doing a Booktube Newbie Tag. So the first question: who are you and where are you from? My name is Courtney and I am from Maryland. I guess you can say I'm from the DC metropolitan area. I was born in DC, I go to school in DC, and I currently work in DC, but I live in Maryland and have lived in Maryland my whole life. So DC, Maryland, PG all day. What's up, y'all? What do you do? Currently I am a graduate student / counselor for all intents and purposes. I intern at a school where I am a part of a counseling team, and then I also work with children with autism. So yeah, I guess you can say I'm dibbling and dabbling in the counseling field of mental health, all that good stuff. Why did you pick your YouTube name? Okay, I guess you could say it came as sort of like an epiphany in a way. Basically, that whole story of Adam and Eve and how Eve, got Adam to eat the forbidden fruit, and then all of a sudden they just had all this knowledge and they found out that they were naked. They were booted out of the Garden of Eden. So for me, I feel like I wanted to put a spin on that. I don't know why knowledge would ever be forbidden to anyone. In fact, it's knowledge that happens to set you free and lead you out of ignorance and indifference. But neither here nor there. That's the reason why I picked the name, just because I felt like I wanted my channel to be a place to where both I and viewers could explore and learn together. So forbidden fruit, yes. Knowledge, books equals power. Yeah, of course. Why did you start this channel? I feel like I touched on that a little bit in my last answer, but basically the reason why I wanted to start this channel, well, I have to admit, I first started this channel out of boredom. I didn't know what exactly it was going to be when I first started, and that's probably why you see such a gap in my postings, just because but then I found that books really did come to my rescue at the right time. I don't know whether it was what I was reading or who it was written by, but it just seemed to fulfill me in a way that I couldn't find that fulfillment elsewhere. I came across Booktube on a random whim. I was looking for a book review on a book that I was debating on getting, and all of a sudden I just see all these videos pop up of people talking about books, and I became like a junkie, like legit. I didn't watch anything else. My TV was off for like a month. I figured, why not use my channel as a platform that I find satisfying? Talking about books, reading books, all that jazz. And not just talking about books, but also talking about the themes and the politics and how books relate to what we're going through today. So yeah. The next question: what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, I think I'm pretty great. My family seems to enjoy me and my sarcasm and my great sense of humor. I don't know. I feel like, just everybody's perspectives and takes on different books. And the fact that, and this is no shade thrown, by the way, I have noticed that Booktube tends to focus more so on the YA sort of fantasy genres. And while those are great, and I do read those, I feel like I focus more towards contemporary adults, fiction, and nonfiction books. So I feel like that could be something new and fresh that I could bring to the table, is sort of my different taste and what I like to read, and then my different perspectives on those things that I like to read. You most excited for about this channel? I would have to say everything. Just the experience of having the channel. I think it's making me more disciplined and getting on a actual schedule, like, okay, I want to read a book, I want to, you know, post a video, I want to edit a video. I think it's just giving me a bigger skill set, honestly, because I am not a technologically savvy person. And so just having this channel and using different cameras is really like it's pushing me there. And I think just seeing people's responses to what I'm saying, and then actually being able to comment and go back and forth and share ideas and share things that we're reading. I think I love people in general, and I think that's why I'm in the field that I'm in, is because I like to talk to people. I like to talk. And then I love to share stories and listen and experience other experiences through people and books. So yeah, that's what I'm most excited about, is just this community and the people that I get to meet and experience while being a booktuber. Okay. Why do you love reading? Okay, I feel like a lot of people have this joy of finding an escape in books. And it's not so much an escape, because I tend to read books that are more so realistic. I don't think it's an escape that I find necessarily. It's more so of the experience that I can have within a book. I don't remember who said this, but it was a quote that I heard before. It was like, a reader can live 1,000 times in the lives of a book. Or maybe I just made that up just now. But so I feel like the joy that I get out of reading is just the experience of another person's life and perspective. Sure, you know, escaping into fantasy, that's all. You know, I love me some vampires and witchcraft and all that stuff. But I feel like it's more so when I can tie it back into something that's real, that I can grasp and that I can visualize for myself as in actually being there. So yeah, long tangent cut short, I just love the experience of reading a new book. What book or book series got you into reading? Well, let me see. Actually, pause. Let me show you what I'm working with. So I feel like there were several different books at different times in my life that really got me into reading. So I'm going to share each one of those with you guys right now. It's just really quick, don't worry about it. So my first favorite book when I was growing up was Amazing Grace. And this is by Mary Hoffman and Caroline Bench. Some of you guys may remember Amazing Grace, and I think there were like different books involving Grace, but this was my all-time favorite. One, because she didn't have any front teeth. And at the time, I didn't have any front teeth when I was reading this book. So I was like, yeah, she's just like me. Then the focus and main character and the heroine protagonist, however you want to say it, of the story, she was a black female. I am a black female. Then the moral of this story just really got me into empowering myself and really using my imagination. If you haven't read it, I'm pretty sure, you know, you can check this out at a local library or you can buy it off Amazon. But I feel like if you have a daughter, young girl, or even young boy, I feel like this would be a great children's book for them to read. Like I said, I still have this to this day, and I will not. Next book that really got me into reading, and I don't want to hear no shit, because when this was out, people was loving it. Then all of a sudden, people want to turn their nose up at it like it was just so like whatever. But honey, this was that ish. I think this book really got me into reading series. I had started reading Harry Potter, but I never finished those books. But I reread this series probably like 3 times. So it is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I would have to say, if I had to pick a favorite author as of right now, I would say everything I've read by her so far I've loved. And this is something that I really just dove into. Like, I was twihard. I was Team Jacob. Sorry, I'm Team Jacob. Y'all can say what y'all want, but Newman was my favorite book, and she should have went out with Jacob, but it's all cool. It's all cool. Whatever. And the last book was The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah. I read this in high school, and whew, this book was steamy. I think this is what really got me into, you know, the adult nonfiction and really just like reading by black authors, because it was raw, it was sexy time, it was damn near nasty, and I was like, yes. But then it taught you so many lessons. Like, I would probably never experience this in my lifetime, but going through the eyes of Winter and her thought process and everything she experienced, it was just amazing. This book definitely got me into the adult realm and really just the experience of another individual and seeing through their eyes and feeling their hurt and pain, and it was just everything to me. And it's all tore up like people used to crack jokes at me in high school seeing me read this book because they like, you reading a nasty book. But I'm just like, honey, if you didn't read Coldest Winter Ever, I don't know where you've been and what rock you were living on. Okay, moving on. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? One would probably be, what camera are you currently using to film on? Because that is something that I need assistance to. What are you currently using in your hair? Anne-Marie, talking to you, girl. And probably, I don't know. Never really thought about that before. Want to collab? Like, I don't know. What do you think your hardest challenge would be as a booktuber? Are those deer? Yo, I got a herd just moving right through my backyard. That is cray. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think it would probably just be sticking to my TBR and then not trying to stick to my TBR. I feel like I will get overwhelmed really easily, and I have so much crap going on that I just need to not beat myself up about not sticking to my TBR. Where do you like to read? Either in this big chair, yeah, or in my bed. I try and keep it somewhere quiet. What do you like to read? As I said before, I really like adult fiction, nonfiction books. I love poetry, and I actually have like a little sick pleasure for dystopians. Like, I don't know what it is about dystopians, just like that end of the world, like, and then seeing how we like survive or struggle or overcome, like that really just like, ooh, it gets me in that good place. So yeah, and I really do like historical fiction a little bit if it's got some romance in there. I love me some romance, so I'll read anything if it has romance in there for sure. Okay guys, and that's all I have for today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please do hit me up in the comment section down below. And if you like what you saw, just hit subscribe, or hit subscribe, like, whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace, love, and happy reading.